Hi, everyone. Welcome back. We're glad you're joining us again. We have our video here ready to send out for everyone to enjoy perhaps some activities. And this time, we have a book about imagination and how we can just play with our imagination and create things sometimes when we don't even have toys around. And so our book this week is called Have Fun, Molly Lou Melon, and it's by Patty Lovell and illustrated by David Catrow. And I think this little girl is Molly Lou Melon. Molly Lou Melon's toy chest overflowed with who's a whatsits of all shapes and sizes. Her grandma had told her back in the olden days, I didn't have fancy dolls or action figures. I made them out of twigs, leaves, and flowers, like hollyhocks and daisies. So she did just that. Oh, look at, I think she has a superhero right here made out of all kinds of leaves. Molly Lou Mellon's backyard had a big weeping willow and crumbly rock walls with thingamajigs peeking out from every crevice. Her grandmother had told her, back in the olden days, I didn't have a store bought dollhouse. I made one in my backyard. So she did just that. Wow. Looks like she has a tree house. Molly Lou Mellon's garage was full of colorful boxes and crates. Her grandma had told her, back in the olden days, I didn't have a race car. I sat in a cardboard box and sped down the hill. So she did just that. Wow, looks like a super duper car. Molly Lou Mellon lay on her back in the tall, willowy grass. Her grandma had told her, back in the olden days, I didn't have a television. I watched the clouds that floated by, and I saw lots of things in them. So she did just that. I think there's a dinosaur and a bicycle, all kinds of things in the clouds. One day, new neighbors moved in next door. When Molly Lou Mellon went to welcome their little girl, she heard Gertie say to her mom, I'm bored, bored, bored. Molly Lou Mellon invited Gertie over to play. On Monday, Gertie brought over her darling Darla deluxe dollhouse, complete with an electric mixer and working chandeliers. Molly Lou Mellon showed Gertie her tree root palace, complete with acorn cap dinner plates, woven leaf air conditioning system, and cicada jacuzzi. Gertie was amazed. On Tuesday, Gertie drove over in her battery-operated, fully loaded Coupe de Ville. Look out below, Molly Lou Mellon screamed right before hurling down the hill in her turbo box car, hand-painted with orange and red flames. Gertie was amazed. On Wednesday, Gertie was going to call Molly Lou Mellon on her cell phone, but then she heard a strange sound coming from an old tin can that was dangling in her window. This is the operator. Will you accept a call from me, Molly Lou Mellon? Yes, Gertie spoke into the can. Great, come on over. Click. Gertie was amazed. On Thursday, Gertie asked Molly Lou Mellon if she'd like to come over and watch cartoons on her big screen TV. It's 120 inches wide. Molly Lou Melon said, not today, thanks. I'm going to go watch the clouds. They're sky wide. Gertie was amazed. Ooh, lots of things in those clouds. On Friday, Gertie brought over a homemade doll with a frilly hollyhock skirt and violets for hair. It's for your palace, she said. And Molly Lou Melon was amazed. Look at her doll she made for her. On Friday evening, Molly Lou Melon and Gertie were tired from playing all week. They lay down in the tall willowy grass, looking up at the clouds. I see a butterfly, Gertie giggled, and a penguin, and a refrigerator. Molly Lou Melon opened her eyes wide and grinned her biggest grin. I see a grandma-shaped cloud winking at me. And Molly Lou Melon winked right back. So the girls found out that they could play using their imagination for all kinds of things.
There we go. I was still muted. You can't hear me if I'm muted. I enjoy that story so much because I think children have amazing imaginations. They can come up with all sorts of things. And when I think about being creative and using our imagination, it makes me think of songs that have silly made up words in them as well. And one of my favorite silly songs is Razzmatazama, because it's just so much fun to say. Can you say Razzmatazama with me? Razzmatazama. Woo. Now, are you ready for our song? All right, I'm going to back up so you can see me a little bit better because there's some actions that go along with our song as well. So we're going to start by doing bim, bom, and then we're going to do razzama, tazama, tish, tosh, wally woo woo. Whew. Now, if that's not a great silly song with made up words, I don't know what is. All right, let's put it together. And there's some more actions that we're going to do as well. So you follow along. Are you ready? And it goes like this. Bim bum, razzmatazama, tish tosh, wally woo woo. Singing bim bum, razzmatazama, tish tosh, wally woo woo. Put your hands in the air. Put your hands in your lap. Get your hands ready to clap, clap, clap. Singing, you ready? Bim bum, razzmatazama, tish tosh, wally woo woo. Singing bim bum, razzmatazama, tish tosh, wally woo woo. Put your elbows forward. Put your elbows back. If I were a duck, I would quack, quack, quack. Did you quack like a duck? Quack, 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 quack. Singing bim bum, razzmatazama, tish tosh, wally woo woo. Singing bim bum, razzmatazama, tish tosh, wally woo woo. Last one, are you ready? We're gonna stand up and sit down. Stand up again and turn all around. Singing bim bum, razzmatazama, tish tosh, wally woo woo. Singing bim bum, razzmatazama, tish tosh, wally woo woo. Woohoo! That one is a tongue twister, isn't it?
It is a tongue twister, and that's a new one for me too. So you're right, Joanna. It is fun to sing songs that have all kinds of different words in them. And you know what? Lots of times, like I said before, we don't need toys all the time to use our imaginations. And if kids are given the opportunity, they have a great imagination, like you mentioned. And we can pretend to be all kinds of things. And so I have a poem about being all kinds of different, mostly animals. So, anyways, it goes like this. I think maybe I need to stand up because there's lots of actions because animals can be very active. So it goes, I can hop, hop, hop like a bunny. I can run, run, run like a dog. I can walk, walk, walk like an elephant and jump, jump, jump like a frog. I can swim, swim, swim like a fish and fly, fly, fly like a bird. I can sit right down and fold my hands and not say a single word. So you can even pretend to be quiet. Not like kids like to be quiet very often, but you can still pretend to be quiet.
Excellent. So many great actions, so many different animals. I wonder what your favorite animal is to pretend to be at home. Well, thanks for joining us for another video, and we can't wait to see you on Thursday for circle time, where we're going to be definitely using our imagination a lot more. See you Thursday.
Bye, everyone.